Hello and welcome to game number 2 between Liquid TLO and Liquid TLO. Liquid TLO spawning in the 6 o'clock position as the blue Protoss Prayer. And here we have Liquid TLO as the red Terran player spawning in the 9 o'clock position. Currently, Liquid TLO is up 1-0 after defeating Liquid TLO on MLG Shakura's Plateau. Using nukes in some very, very creative ways. Really, I almost compare the way TLO uses nukes to a game that's actually going to be coming up in MLG Raleigh. LOL. He kind of uses nukes to zone out his opponent, and if you don't know what zoning is, it's basically when there's a certain area in League of Legends where you gain experience from killing minions. I'm hoping you're very familiar with this, or this is just completely lost on you. And really what TLO does is like, okay, he's like nuke, and he's like, okay, like you can't go here. And what he just kind of he positioned it right at the natural here, as Tyler was in his base thinking that there might have been a drop. He positioned it here. Tyler came down trying to defend, and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get the ghost. That's actually, you know, I'm launching the nuke. I don't want to say that, doesn't really make any sense, but aiming the nuke. How can you? Yeah. Anyway, effectively TLO zoned out Tyler from coming down the ramp. TLO kills the natural expansion, and unfortunately from there on, Tyler's just behind, and he does make a decent attack at in the middle of the map, but just didn't work out for him. That's all. So here we have Tyler making his gateway, a pylon. Looks like he scouted cross positions first. Meanwhile, TLO is making his first Marine. We see a gas up for him, so pretty standard from him so far. We may see the same build as he did last time. 7 random score for Liquid Tyler. No second gas quite yet. Oh, that SCV being so annoying. Oh my god. TLO saving up. We have 100 gas now. Oh, he's pulling off workers from gas. So this is looking pretty much the exact same build from last time. Factory into command center. Ooh, what is this, Tyler? What are you doing? What are you doing, sneaky? I might be planning some aggression here. We'll have to see what that pylon's going to be used for. Second gas for Liquid Tyler. Zealot chasing the SCV. That was doing this. Chasing the SCV around. He's not gonna catch him, guys. Spoiler alert, but that's just that's not gonna happen. Actually, Tyler's keeping that probe here. I'm interested to see what he's going to make. It's a proxy robo. And okay, well, I can tell you that's not going to be. Well, it's probably not going to be for observers. And I'm going to say it's not going to be for warp prisms either, just because of the fact that if it was going to be for warp prisms, he'd probably put it in his base because it's going to be closer by air, and it's going to give him, you know, access to the back to, you know, snap the neck of TLO if he decides to do a two-pronged attack at the front and at the back. So I'm going to guess it's some kind of, not an immortal rush, but an immortal, like a 2 immortal timing attack or something like that. Something of the like. We got a decent amount of chrono boost saved up on the Nexus. This Hellion scouting in. Taking a look at what Tyler has for units. I think he saw 2 Zealots at the front. Meanwhile, TLO acquiring many Marines, making a second barracks. Getting his second refinery now, continuing to mine gas, resuming that gas mining, and we are seeing, in fact, an Immortal, as well as 2 warp gates two gateways being converted into warp gates. TLO has this Hellion strategically placed. And the one thing is actually that as Zealots and Sentries against Hellions, you gotta have decently good force fields, or else you're gonna get kited pretty much all days. All days. Tyler losing that probe. And there we go. Actually might see what I was talking about here. And just TLO getting off very easy pot shots on these forces here. TLO getting a little bit scared. those force fields. I think he's trying to bait him out. There's the force fields. Ah, just not quite big enough, and these Hellions doing a very, very good job. And here come the Immortals, and I think TLO's gonna be like, what? Okay, bunker. Bringing his SCVs out now. He realizes what's going on. Let's see here. Has the SCVs attack the Zealots. Doing a very good job. Really wanted to buy time for that bunker to get up, and leaves a bunch of SCVs at home to repair, although Immortals do very well against bunkers. TLO throwing down a second bunker right now. Feeling the pressure from Liquid Tyler as Tyler adds on his third gateway. And as he is doing that, he is rallying up right now in front of TLO's base. Sends an Hellion out there, just saying, "Oh, yeah, you're still out there. Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep SCVs here." You know, one thing Tyler is doing right now, he's stopped pro production, but he's keeping TLO from mining. He's making him invest in these bunkers. You don't get your full money back right now. He's basically spending 75 minerals if he doesn't lose these bunkers. And here Tyler goes. He's gonna be focusing on the bunker and really did not like to engage there. I think he saw the two bunkers and a bunch of SCVs still there. Little indecision from Liquid Tyler, but definitely the right choice to back up. I think he was going to lose that. He really needed more units if he was going to push that front at all, but that's plenty okay. TLO's still postured up very defensively here. He's got that third bunker up right now, so he should be feeling very, very safe, or at least a lot safer than he was. You know, he shows that by bringing his SCVs back, and right now Tyler is going to be expanding, continuing pro production right now, and keeping these units out in the middle of the map. Actually, Tyler, see that? Yeah, I'm hoping he saw that Hellion as it moves out sneakily. Hellions are very fast. They're pretty much, you blink and you're gonna miss them. So this one Hellion getting into the base of Liquid Tyler. See that the natural expansion has been taken. Tyler does have an observer on, just spotting that high ground now for him. You know, this Hellion is in the base right now, warping in two more stalkers. Is Liquid Tyler. Currently only one probe kill for that Hellion. Ooh, getting two more right there just before it dies. Nice splash damage. Meanwhile, we do have, oh my goodness, a huge EMP on the Immortals, it appeared. Yeah, he does have that Ghost Academy. I was like, I am not crazy. Oh, and he snipes the Immortal. I think that Immortal had like 2 HP or something like that. HP. When did I become British or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is it was my birthday yesterday, and I'm still recovering. So I apologize for any poor commentary on my behalf. Okay. So Tyler just pressuring at the front right now, still getting his expansion secured right now. We do have a good number of probes at it at the moment. That observer's just chilling at the top. Tyler taking I'd say a defensive, offensive posture. Just the way that I see his units out in the middle of the map. They're not obviously pressing at the front, but they're not directly at his base. He's going to try and force a cancel on this, but unfortunately EMPs go off. Catching a lot of Tyler's units there, getting an Immortal. Looks like he got both sentries. And didn't, in fact, no, I don't think he got any of the stalkers. That probably was from the last EMP. And now TLO feels now is the time. Let's move this command center out and a boot. No, I say about. I don't say a boot. Come on now. Tyler being very smart there, knows that medevacs are out and drops are a possibility, leaving those stalkers at the corners of his base, ready to intercept any drops that TLO may have in mind. See one forge for Liquid Tyler being constructed right now, as well as an Immortal. Tyler's main army is kind of in the middle of the map. I'd like to see him take that Zelnaga Watchtower, give him a little bit more vision. Just a little bit more. Actually, it looks like he's going to be going for an attack here again at the front while those bunkers have actually been salvaged. This might work out for Tyler. He has sentries in the front. I don't know if I like sentries in the front, but okay, that's cool. Force field's going on. A nuke! Again, the defensive nuke here from Liquid TLO. Where's the ghost that's casting it? It's being focused down, but it's being healed. Tyler is not focusing on the ghost that has the nuke lands! It kills half of Tyler's army. But I don't know if TLO has enough here to defend this. There's a couple of immortals in here. There's not very much life, actually, or shields. And it looks like barely, absolutely barely, by the skin of his teeth, TLO is going to defend this. Oh my goodness. Dat Nuke, ladies and gentlemen. Dat Nuke. TLO. This is why I absolutely love TLO, because he really brings creative styles, and by creative styles I mean like he likes using nukes, and it's awesome. I remember in the GSL when he used the nuke that one time and cut all those Vikings. I can't remember who it was against, but that was awesome. That was totally sick, and I just got flashbacks from that. And nukes are totally baller. Tyler actually choosing to engage here with like 4 medevacs, and unfortunately is not going to work out too well for him. And looks like Liquid Tyler's lead has now faded to the point now where we have only 26 SCVs though for Liquid TLO, but only 1 immortal out right now for Liquid Tyler, but that being his only defense and his only offensive unit. And I would believe TLO might go in for an attack here, or he might try to salvage this and just keep making probes and play it a little bit defensively. He did kill a lot of the army from Liquid Tyler. And it looks like Liquid TLO is going to be mounting a counterattack here. We'll have to see what Tyler can scrounge up for defense. See a bunch of zealots already being morphed at the front. We have 2 more stalkers, and as well as 2 sentries. 3 more zealots. Here come the force fields. Very nice force fields, not allowing those... Ooh, that is some nasty. I was going to say not allowing those units to get pulled back at all. But, of course, with the medevac drop ability, you can, of course, just pick up your units and just port them away like that. Because in that position, they're not going to be able to kite the zealots, and you do not want to go head-to-head and face the DPS head-on from the zealots. And this is the thing here right now. A nice split from TLO kind of neutralizes the zealots a little bit. You got a couple zealots going both ways. You're not constantly having to kite the zealots where the stalkers go in and do the damage. And it's just a superior numbers here for TLO, superior concave. He doesn't actually have any upgrades, although Tyler is up on upgrades right now. But I believe this could potentially end Tyler. I would expect probes to be pulled somewhat soon. I think he's almost got to save the Nexus at this point. At this late in the game. Yeah, I think Tyler realizes this. The stem from TLO, and he's constantly kiting. Target find the Nexus, and he actually gets the Nexus. He may lose all these units, but he may actually just choose to pick them up. Yeah, very, very nice scene. This kind of actually almost neutralizes the fact that those force fields, and actually those force fields now hurting more than helping, preventing the zealots from moving forward. And this is not looking very good for Liquid Tyler. Unfortunately, it looks like he may lose to his fellow teammate Liquid TLO into pool play here as TLO stems forward. A force field just misplaced, not going to be really too effective there because TLO has medevacs and whatnot, and Liquid Tyler realizes this, and he GG's. So Liquid TLO takes out his teammate Liquid Tyler 2-0. Thank you guys for watching. I am Silent. I'll also be casting Liquid Tyler versus Choya, I believe. And also check out other MLG commentator replays. It's a fantastic operation that MLG has got going on here. So check it out if you guys are obviously watching this, hopefully on MLG.TV. I am Silence. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys hopefully next time.